My name's Jillian and this is Jillian Camps, Arizona, and today, seriously, 10,000 steps from doing the hit. I can't believe it. Thank you, Fitbit, right in the middle of my video. Today I thought I'd do a little review slash unboxing of my Coleman bottle top propane gas stove. So I don't recommend, already after opening this and kind of using it a couple times, I don't recommend using this on a hike because it's a really heavy stove. So I just recommend using a smaller stove with it's known as mixed fuel. So that's going to be a lot easier to use. So what we're going to do today is we're going to do what I like to call the 2-cup test, where we're going to use my little Stanley pressed aluminum pot, and we're going to boil 2 cups of water in it, and we're going to time to see how long it takes for 2 cups of water to boil in this. So let's get to it. So first we're going to talk a little bit about the features. So I have them printed off here actually, and according to Amazon, I bought this back in June 1st, 2015. So I have owned it for a couple years. You can kind of see it's blackened here on the middle and whatnot, but we're going to be testing out this whole thing. So I'm actually going to put the propane in the shade because even though it is October 16th, it's actually 98 degrees outside right now. So it's a little hot. It's a little hot. So the features for this is perfect flow technology, provides consistent performance. It does work very nicely. Perfect heat technology for more efficient cooking with less fuel. Yeah, we'll see about that. 10,000 total BTUs of cooking power. Fits an 8-inch pan. I actually do have one of those. We might be able to test with an 8-inch pan. Burner and base separate from propane bottle for compact, easy carrying. So you can see they are separate. Adjustable burner gives you precise temperature control. Wind baffles help you protect your burner from the wind for maximum heat. Now, I do see that this does protect it a little bit from the heat, but let me tell you, if you get just a slight breeze, it does go out if it's down too low. So just be careful when using this. Be sure to keep it up all the way or keep it off in the off position. Don't kind of wiffle waffle with it, right? So, okay. So what we're going to do is so here's the base and the Coleman set. What I'm going to do is now we're going to use the propane tank. So you have to be sure to use full propane camping gas. It's got the little tiny connector here at the top. You have to use this type. You cannot use, I have another type here, and this is called butane propane mix. You cannot use this. This is for another type of stove. You have to be sure to use the right stove with the right gas. So for this stove, we have to use, and you can see the connectors are different too. So for this stove that we're testing today, we have to use full propane. They're in the green tanks that look exactly like this. So just be sure to do that. So we just put it here in the main thing here. So the first thing we do is we make sure that the fuel valve is off. So off is to the right according to the valve here. So you turn it all the way to the right, it's off. And then what we do is we make sure I remove the plastic cap already, and you just gently screw this on. I just kind of left all the warnings and stuff on here. I don't really care. And I do always carry matches. So sometimes these gas stoves have like an auto start. So, but this one I think requires matches. So we're gonna do that. I'm having trouble with this today. Oh, you have to press down just a little bit in order to screw it on to the top. Okay, so you just screw it on tightly. Make sure it's nice and tight. Make sure the propane bottle's situated in there so that it doesn't topple over. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to turn it on, not right now, and I'm going to get my match ready so that as soon as I turn it on, I'll just throw a match on and we'll do it. Right now I'm going to fill up this to the 16-ounce line. That's 2 cups. So that's what I'm going to do here, and then we will boil it, see how long it takes to boil. Oh my goodness, seriously? Goodbye. cool world. We have our propane thing ready. I have the 2 cups of water here ready. I decided we're gonna boil it without the lid on because see, it comes with a lid, but a lot of times you just wanna boil the water and pour it in. So you can kind of see in there where I've got 16 ounces of water, that's 2 cups. So we're going to be starting this up in live and we're going to be boiling it and I'm going to time it. So I have my matches ready, so as soon as you turn it on, you just want to throw a match on it and get it lit. You don't want to like dilly-dally with the gas just pouring out because you're wasting a lot of gas at that point. I'm just going to turn it on to low and then I'm going to stand up and away a little bit. There it goes. Oh, it was burning. Okay, so I'm going to turn on the gas a little bit, stand away, and then we're going to fire it up. So I turned on the gas just a little already. I can smell it. Okay, there it goes. So you can't see it, but it has started. Okay, it is starting, and I can feel the heat coming from it. Okay, so now we're going to set this on. Where's my phone? And we're going to time it to see how long it takes 2 cups of water to boil. So here we go. Wait, I got my timer. Stopwatch. I'm going to use a stopwatch. Okay, here we go. And as you can see already, it's like a balancing act to try and get that on there. So, all right, here we go. And I'm going to turn it up to high. So you can really hear it hissing now. So while this is boiling, I just want to point out that I did do a little review video of that Stanley 2-cup thing. So I'd be really glad if you check that out. Feel free to click the link in the below description. Thank you very much. And here's where we're going to cut. And we're back. So it did just start boiling a minute ago and I just turned off the heat quickly because it was getting kind of hot and the heat was just radiating. So I did just turn off the heat here and it was boiling just a second ago, so you just missed it. And my timer does say that it took 4 minutes and 31 seconds even. So let me come out there and show you that. So you can kind of see that there, 4 minutes, 31 seconds. So I'm pretty happy with that turnout and I'm really glad that it only took 4 minutes, 31 seconds. So again, you just let this cool down now. You can't touch it while it's really hot and you just kind of keep the matches away and that is pretty much it. So we put it together, we talked about some of the features, we boiled 2 cups of water, we timed it, and it took 4 minutes and 31 seconds. So if you like this video and you want to see more like it, feel free to give me a thumbs up. Or if you're not following me and you want to follow me around, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel or like my Facebook page. It's Jillian Camps, Arizona. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in the next video.